Destroy the black image at all costs. Never show a positive image of black people. You see? So, you know, when they commit genocide on the black people, particularly in America, they say it's okay. They was a savage race. All the Marcus Garvey said all the stronger races will overtake the weaker races, and the weaker races will become extinct. Okay? And this is what is happening. Okay? So when they show up slaves and they show all this, the savage where they killing each other and shooting up each other, they gonna say they don't need to exist anyway. So everything that's going on, that they do to prison, you see what I'm saying? All that, prison where they locking black men up wholesale. See, they can always use that, okay, to, you know, further their agenda against you. That's why the record companies only sign ignorant Negroes that don't got nothing really to say other than kill black people. And sell drugs. That's the only thing they gonna sign. Why? Because that's the agenda. At all times, negative image of black people. At all times, negative image of black people. They never on the news. They never show positive images of black people or Africa or none of that. They always show negative images. So when they come to exterminate you, exactly what the Hitler did to the Jews, and just like Hitler did to the Jews, he told them months before that they need to leave. They didn't want to leave, and what did he do? He stuck them in them ovens. And black people in America don't listen. They worship the man that hate them, and then when he come down on them, they say it's the punishment of God. The fire night mind. I mean, they gone. Ain't gonna be no unification to black people. That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy. Some of us will unite and are united, but that's all it's gonna be. You see what I'm saying? Most of these peoples is on the fence, and most of these peoples are just on the other side. They just on the other side because all they ever saw was a negative image of black people, particularly black men. Always show them in the orange jumpsuit. Always show them in the hood shooting up each other. Always show them at the dope dealer. Always show them, as a pimp and all of this kind of shit. Always show, and so when the peoples around the world see that, they gonna think, well, they was worth being exterminated because, you know, they wasn't worthy. They were all savages anyway. Humanity would be better without them. Savages, you see, this is what they doing. So they done destroyed the image of black people. That's facts. That's facts. That's why all the history of black people they show it as white people because they never want to show a positive image of the black American. It's too detrimental to their, agenda and to what they trying to achieve. The whole agenda in the Americas, is to always, hold the black people down. That means you got a society of 40 million people that other people could, always come over here and step on and never have to reap retributions for what they done. All these other people come over here and get businesses. They not even American. They not even that, but they treat them more American than you. You can't go in the bank and get no loan. You can't go in the bank and get no loan. But these people come from Southeast Asia somewhere, and the white people, just because they hate you, they'll let them get a loan. Cause why? Cause they fear black unity. Why? Because if they let you get it, because they done defeated black people totally. So what is it? Why do they just feel the need to further destroy? They won't let black people come up an inch. an inch. But they'll give you the perception that we got money and we live in this sort of type of life, but they only show 5 or 6 people. And that get a perception to the world that the African American is doing good. So the foreign black people that come over here and all other foreigners that come over here have some type of perception that we got money, that we just ignorant people, and that we over here doing this shit at our own fruition, which is not true. Black people is being programmed. They've been programmed for 400 years. So me sitting up here talking, trying to unprogram them, yes, some gonna listen. But you know, the 99.9% of them, they not gonna listen. They gonna keep this thing going. So y'all done follow them to the edge. I wanna see you jump. I wanna see you jump, because for real, what you doing, you don't need to be here anyway. And you know what? You believe in that man so much. When you get to the edge, guess what's gonna happen? You willing to do anything and follow the man far as it go. And when you get to the edge, you gonna jump. And guess what the white boy gonna do is sight. And you gonna fall into the bottomless pit following him where he never asked you to follow him anyway. You see what I'm saying? He never asked you to follow him anyway. Y'all, that's y'all wanting to follow him. Y'all still got that slave mentality. So what does he do? The further step on you and the further his agenda and always have a stepping stool to step on. If white people start going poor for real, they will wrap y'all up and put y'all right back in slavery. That's facts. And you in slavery now. Don't none of these jobs pay nothing. They give you a little bit of crumbs. And you got white people in there. But them is the poor white folks. Facts. And you can't have no sympathy for them because they got an opportunity to make something out themselves in the Americas. They never get a black man an opportunity to make something out of themselves. They criminalized from birth. Black men is criminalized from birth. That's why I want to grab my son and take him up out this country. You see what I'm saying? That's why I want to take my son up out this country, because he can't end up no victim like 99% of the black men in this country, man. I can't go through no shit like that. Facts. And they done destroyed his image to the point men don't even want to be men no more. They dressing up as women and coming out like, I want to be a woman. Why? Because this society, promotes, white superiority and all of that. But they done gave the black woman a little bit of edge in the society, a little teeny bit, where she can make more money and she can come up quicker. So she feels that she don't need a black man. We'll get into that later. And so the men feel like, if I be a woman, then maybe I can get something out this society. So you know what they do? Transgender. All of this drag queening and going on. These niggas is twerking and going like, what is this? The men, even if they men, they still, when they do their dances and stuff, they wear skinny jeans and they dance like women. You know what I mean? So these niggas is, most of these, even the young, some of the young too, a lot of the young too, they're feminist acting. You know what I mean? They feminine acting. Even though they run around with guns and shit like that, that's because they, scared. But a lot of them is feminine acting. So with the savage movement, all they was doing was just, continue to destroy the black image. So when they come to do what they do, they're gonna do it slowly, gradualism. They're gonna gradually extinct the black American. And in a minute, the black Americans is gonna be in the museum and they niggas gonna have to say, ooh, this what the black Americans look like. That's just facts. I heard the brother say that one time. They're just facts. So they destroying the black image, family. They destroying the black image. I'm telling y'all, ain't no winning this fight. Black people is not gonna unite. Y'all got too many philosophies and too many ways and different thinking. So they're going to destroy the black image.